So let me start this. All right. So, wait for Annie to get back, but all of you have gone to this region on task by Jamandi Aldori for the Sword Lords of Restov for the town of Bravoy. Because, well, she wants to extend her kind of reach, influence of Restov and Bravoy. And she's going to back all of you, and ultimately dealt with the Stag Lord here. And now we've spent the last few months on getting your first settlement, the capital of this kingdom. Is it Lustra or Lystra? I can't remember the word.
Lustra?
Lustra, okay. So, Lustra is currently being built, and this did encompass a few months of time. Let's see. Yeah, it's been about 3 months, almost 4. Currently, it is the 19th of Erastus. So your town of Lustra has been built. Homes have started being raised. They converted the main fort that the Stag Lord did use over to the town hall of the capital of this kingdom. What the question is, we decide now is, well, do you have a name for this kingdom?
We had already decided on all that, didn't we?
I don't think for the kingdom, unless I missed it. Let me see.
Not really. We didn't decide on the
back up.
kingdom.
Yeah, there was no kingdom name. Remember, everyone can see the kingdom by going to the top right to the party sheet. There's a little crown symbol. Click on it, so it'll open up.
I swear.
Like, a lot of things are empty, like we already decided on the ruler, counselor, general, and such.
Yeah, it's the old sheet. I'm gonna drag him in right now. So, let's see. Let's grab the people. So, Gilly is going to be the ruler. There we go. All right, and then let's see. For the counselor was Arifiel. For the general was Rabbit. For the emissary was, well, Vanya for right now. Yep. For the magistrate was Lindsay. Let's see, look at companions at. All right, for the treasurer was Graham.
Wasn't my suggestion the one that we settled on?
For the kingdom name?
Yeah. I don't know if I can pin it. Yeah, I don't know if I can pin it in chat, so I'll just copy it. This one? You guys remember? Or do we go to something? Do we decide on something after that?
I don't know what we decided on, to be honest.
Yes, the name of our kingdom is Banana Surprise.
Banana Surprise.
For the kingdom of Gleise.
I remember we were having like a chat and like a vocal conversation about what to name the kingdom.
I remember at some point I was just mixing all of our characters' names together. We came up with a bunch of silly ones.
Yeah, I see those. I took the longest to like land on something, but no, I feel like that was the only suggestion that I made, and then I gave like a bracket of like my reasoning that it was a planetary system within the Libra constellation.
Ooh, okay.
But I don't remember the rest of our conversation because it was all vocal mostly.
Like, let's go with. I like the name Gleise.
Yeah,
And
let's do Gleise.
what does everybody else think? Okay.
I'm good with Gleise.
Type it in chat so I can put it in. At least it is. Okay, I think this is all set up now.
Hard to tell you all of my reasonings right now because I remember it was very tied to that conversation and it's like multi-layered.
Like an onion.
Yes. Like an ogre.
So going back to what we're adopting from the new rules, are there anything, Paul, that you feel like we should not adopt from the incoming rule set?
Nothing I've seen so far. Nothing. I haven't seen anything that I didn't dislike so far. What about you?
Also, nothing that I've seen so far. I was asking that specifically to say, like, oh, are we going to use the new aid rules?
Yeah, we'll use them.
Fantastic.
What are the new aid rules?
DC's 15 instead of 20.
Ah, okay.
I
Oh,
was talking
that's-
with
I am gonna go Herb's route as well. This campaign, everyone had 3 hero points at the start. I do like that rule actually.
sweet.
Oh,
I was talking with Paul, George, and Olivia yesterday, and I do appreciate spell schools.
the original spell schools or the new ones?
There are no new ones.
The new ones.
Oh,
No,
there are
there
no new
are
ones. They
no
took
new
them out.
ones.
They removed them.
Yeah.
They're making it so that you have other schools like the School of Civil Engineering or the School of Herbalism, stuff like that.
Yeah.
No,
thought
but that isn't that like for wizards
Yes.
specifically. No, I'm talking about spell schools.
Like necromancy, evocation, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gone. But like, we'll have to wait to
Yeah.
apply the player core 2 to see what they do with the Magus. So.
No,
Magus is not getting
one of the
anything.
options that I was going to take for Erythiel is actually affected by spell schools.
Wait, is Magus not going into the remaster?
No, I think nothing that's not in either core or advanced players.
Oh, okay.
So maybe they're going to publish some errata for it.
Maybe it's the best
Maybe.
I look for.
Yeah.
Like for the specific thing that I refer to, I would need errata for the Pathfinder Society guide specifically.
All right. So one thing I'm seeing, looking at this here, we're probably gonna use both sheets, honestly. We'll use the main sheet for all the stuff, but look like there's a bit of a better instruction under the Old Kingdom sheet for the turns. So I might use that.
I think I cannot see the old kingdom sheet unless.
There's a macro for it.
I'm gonna refresh my hero points because we also play with the hero deck, don't we?
Let's see. That's gonna make things a little more interesting too. Then,
Hero deck, hero deck.
'cause I don't want to give you three. I don't want to give you 3 hero points off the bat. Or I don't want to give you 3 hero cards off the bat. You know what? We'll do this.
Maybe we get one at the
Get one.
beginning,
Yeah.
and like if we spend it, we can draw another one. Oh, it just says draw 3 hero action.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's not how the hero deck works.
Then we have to go back to 1 hero points, draw 1 hero action, and then go back up to 3, and not draw the
Yeah,
3
let's do
next ones.
Take the
And-
original
and
card
what-
and then remove. Don't worry about the last 2. It's still supposed to be random, so.
Okay, and then under the previous idea, like if Paul ever sees a moment that is he deems suitable to reward a hero point, he just rewards a hero card instead.
Yeah, I can do that.
Where are the hero cards?
They're in the actions tab,
Actually,
just beneath your attacks. Ah, fuck. God damn it. Careful to not misclick that. Ah, hang on.
oh,
Got those. Delete. Okay. Oh,
All right. Well, when you got that stuff set up, let's do the first things.
Alright, so where's the kingdom sheet at? View King? That's the old one, right?
The new one is if you go to the Actors tab on the right-hand side, and under Gleise, where usually the party is, to the right there's this crown, and you can open the
Ooh.
kingdom sheet with it.
I wonder if there's a hotkey for that. Let me see.
Okay.
Nope, doesn't
Okay.
look like it.
Has everything been set up, has it?
Yep.
we have no food, no luxuries, no lumber,
We haven't done any kingdom stuff yet.
nothing.
Not even stone.
How could we not have stone?
We do have taxes, I believe.
Yeah, they
Oh,
are
yeah.
inevitable.
Grab made sure of that one. You get some water. Scaring people away.
How would taxes work in a yeomanry? So taxes are just the contribution of the individual settlements to,
Most likely.
like, yeah.
I believe in the yeomanry it's not even gold. Like farmers just deliver a percentage of their crops to the.
Yeah,
I mean, that could be what it is fluff-wise. Mechanic-wise, though, it's still just going to be gold.
Yeah, it's
Hey, Lady Jumandi, we don't have gold. But we have 300 sheep. I hope that's all right.
we have no gold, but we have 10 gold's worth of sheep, food, and chickens.
I imagine, like, fluff-wise, what would probably happen is you'd get the sheep and you'd probably trade them off or sell them for gold
Yeah.
once you
Yeah.
send them to Lustra.
Yeah, it's like the flavor text for like say for example a lot of spells that have a gold cost. It's not you're not paying gold. You're amassing materials with X amount of gold.
Unless you're using divine spells, then it's just sacrificing gold to your god.
Gold or goats?
Like,
Gold to your
Think so?
god.
All right.
Olivia said she's thinking of a new character. I
Yeah.
wonder how she's going to fit into the kingdom setup.
We'll see. Well, because I mean, I'm probably gonna remove Vanya at that point as well. I'm actually debating right now if we should remove, because at this point in time, I'm pretty sure once Liv comes back, Vanya's just gonna be out. It might be better to put in
Right.
a companion right now in her old spot.
Why is Counselor Tictus vacant?
She's not here.
I'm the
Nope,
counselor.
it's-
Orifield's the counselor.
Oh, sorry.
Should
There
be
you
invested.
Bruh.
Yeah, how do we want to switch that around with emissary?
So I do know that the companions do have a preference on what they want to go towards.
Yes.
Though, Annie, does Graham maybe want to switch to emissary?
I'm not sure if any of the companions would be good at treasury.
I think Lindsay might, but
Lindsay's the current Magister, and we're very limited on the options for Magister right now.
Where can I find what each role does again? Is that under Kingdom Sheet?
So let's see. Let's do this.
It's probably in the document,
The big document.
the big document, exactly.
the
So
big PDF.
Knock Knock is good as an emissary. Why? I got no idea.
What?
But it's because he's an emissary according to this.
Beautiful.
Right, but we don't know
According
where
to
he
Knock
is
Knock,
right now.
right?
We don't know where
So
the fuck he
is Jathal.
Well, we know where Chatel
What
is.
Jathal? What Jathal? Like, I have no idea what happened to Knock Knock. He's gone AWOL.
That seems weird that Knock Knock would be good for emissary.
I think Graham had something to do with Texas and Knock Knock moving
I
out.
have no idea what you're talking about.
All right, so want to use Jathal in the role?
Well, where can we find what each of the roles does?
I remember,
was
like,
between tax
It's on page 19.
page 19.
I remember, like, Valerie and Amiri were a bit iffy about their positions, but, like,
Amiri prefers. No, Amiri got the Amiri wanted Warden. She got that. I believe it was Val who didn't like hers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Valerie.
believe
If I had to
Valerie
say,
and
probably
Amiri
prefers.
both.
Let's see what Valerie prefers.
but I think Valerie was also, like, the best that we had for Viceroy.
She prefers General.
I'm not giving up my position.
No, I have to. Yeah,
I
have to.
I love that before you speak, I just see you, like, just looking about.
Like the Viceroy is setting up like roads, stuff like that, which she doesn't care to do. She's a fighter.
Yeah, but supplies are important. And we need roads for the supplies.
Yeah, so Jathal will be invested. I think she might be the only one invested. Let's see, Lindsay. Lindsay might be for Magister.
I thought there was a limit to who, like, how many we could invest.
I'll check in a second. I just want to put down the ones that actually can. Let's see.
I think there are only 4 leadership roles that are invested at one time. And I
Yeah, we
think
went
what
with
we
the-
did was we invested those ones so we have a status to each one.
Yeah.
So I think JSOL doesn't need to be invested because we have loyalty, we have culture, we have stability, and we have economy. So with that,
How all the player characters are invested.
I think that's kind of by design.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, so right now, the ones that can't invest would be Jathal as well as Imri. That's it. So let's see if your 4 that you have. Let's see.
4 that we have was Graham, Revit, Orville, and Gilly. According to the Kingdom sheet, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's see, Jathel and you. All right, so um, and yeah, probably Jathel will fit in with. Actually, no. What was on the other sheet? Let me see real quickly. All right, it was Graham, Gilly, Rabbit, and Raphael were invested. Okay.
So what happened last time?
Do you remember?
I believe we killed an evil tree and saved the Triad's lands.
That you did. There was a evil tree in Teresia's Grove. You remember, you end up having to stop a fight between loggers and a nymph.
Mm-hmm.
That was protection before that, I believe.
Yeah, she wanted you. So I'm giving you the reason why. So she wanted to go ahead and replant some trees, and to get these kind of seeds was from a druid known as Teresia. And so you went to her grove where she said her as well as this fawn that was there mentioned there's
Satyr?
this plant that's been caused havoc, has a bit of a taste for the Fae, and Teresia was scared that this thing was going to come by and essentially kill her. And so she's asked you to go ahead and take care of this issue for her, which, well, y'all did.
Did we go back to Thracia?
Yes,
We
'cause
did.
You got the.
We did.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, I
Teresia right
just
here.
remembered. I got
there she is.
I got primeval mistletoe for that, didn't I?
So you planted the trees. You end up telling those loggers to go to a different location. I believe it's near the Tasselworm Den to go ahead and get their logging there for the destruction of Lustra. And then you kind of headed back to Lustra, and that's where we ended for the most part.
Now we're going to do our first kingdom turn.
Not yet.
The...
There
Okay.
is one thing I want to do first. After about 3 months of construction of the town itself, the way it's situated is right now you have kind of like the main town square being built. And then you have to a little bit of the east is going to be the old Stag Lord's Fort. That was the first building actually being built. Was converted over to the town hall. And then we have other small communities rising around Lustra proper. People coming in almost every day now, setting up, coming through Oleg's, and even people have been telling you, Oleg's has been renovating, making it actually bigger. Now there's an influx of people, and even some mention he's kind of annoyed by all of you because he left Restov to get away from all this because of his kind of what happened to him by the nobility in Restov and Bravoy. And so now it's happening here, but he didn't know all of you now. So it's a boon as well as him kind of wary what's going to happen if more people, if you maybe turn against your word and try to control him. That's what he's kind of worried about. But did he tell you he's mostly upbeat now, as business has been a booming for him. As word has spread out to all of you, clearing the Stag Lord, making this place much more safe. And so, it is Coronation Day. It is right now on the 19th of Erastus, around 150 where...
We should be here, right?
Yes. So, you have all been asked to come to your new town hall, where arriving there the previous day was Jamandi Aldori herself to give you the official, pretty much the seat of power inside of this kingdom. Let me see. This kingdom pronunciation is it pronounced Gleise?
Please.
And so, all of you make your way. You see people that are pretty much saying hello to all of you. Some do bow to all of you, and they say, God be with you, Desna be with you, Phrasma be with you. An exciting time for a lot of people. Even though it is raining right now, the spirits aren't down at all. It's high spirit activity. People are out in the rain, not even caring, enjoying this momentous day right now. And you walk up that kind of small hillside where you know previously there was a graveyard, there were undead there, a myriad to take care of, the fight with the Stag Lord, the Owlbear, and all the events you've done. This right here is where everything centralized did take place. And you approach the main doors of this now rather modest structure. Bring it inside here. Alta. It's kind of a big map.
Yep. This one is slow loading.
I forgot to preload this one.
It's all here for me.
I think I'm waiting for George.
99%, it says.
I'm in. I like how if you hover over an ally, it tells you how far away they are from you.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's been like that for a while.
I haven't noticed that.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
It's not just
It's good for
allies,
targets.
it's
Yeah.
Any
Enemies.
Nice.
Yep. Very.
Still on 99%, everyone.
Oh my god.
I don't know what the first 90% are for, because I instantly go to like 97%.
Right? Yeah.
So
Same.
now it's gone, and it not yet
went for me
loaded.
to 99 and then 100 as well.
I got 90. I got the instant 97 and then 98.
Now the loading bar is gone, but I'm not seeing. Ah, now there it is. Okay, beautiful.
Okay.
There's food.
Yes.
A lot of food.
There's a dining hall over there.
Seafood. A table for a feast. And you can hear a bit of noise inside. Even going through these doors, there are people inside right now. And again, it's this excitement that is around the area right now. You can approach the doors if you want.
Allow me. Open the door. Step back for Gilly.
Let's
Go ahead.
stop it with all that stuff, please.
No, Gilly. Your Highness. Teasingly.
Gilly sighs
Okay.
and goes in and looks around.
Earthfield will follow.
You look around, you see everyone that you know so far. You see directly next to you is Jubilist as well as Harem that look at you. You see next to them is Octavia as well as Rengar. You watch as Octavia smiles at you. Rengar just kind of nods his head. You see Jathal, which notice all of you. She also kind of nods her head. Ekindale does look at you and does kind of just watch. Doesn't really do anything. You don't see his companion anywhere right now. You can see Knock Knock is there, kind of fidgeting, a little bit nervous, as he's not really accustomed to this type of environment. You see
He
Tristan.
returns. 3 months later, Knock Knock returns.
You see Tristan smiling at you. You see Valerie. She raises her gauntleted fist to her chest and kind of bangs it once, where everyone can kind of hear. You see Amiri, which kind of raises a mug she already has in hand that no one kind of maybe saw. She just drinks it right there. You watch as Lindsay has her book out, just hectically writing whatever she is right now. You can see in the back of the room is Keston. Is there right now, flanking the seats. You can see Vanya is, well, technically she would be here with you as well, down here. Vanya would be with you, and you will see there at the end is Jamandi.
How would I want to ask everyone, because I've been going through it with myself. How would your character go through here? Because I have kind of a feeling for how Gilly would go through here, but like with all these people lined up, everyone
Like,
that we know.
Yeah, no, like Raphael saw Gilly like looking like a little anxious, so like kind of just tried to ease it a bit and just stepped in, opened the door, stepped in with Gilly, and then just sees this and it's like immediately freezes, just feels feels an emptiness in their stomach and just like the anxiety hits. The sexual anxiety.
Graham would feel like this is not too different from how it would be like in a formal like law operation. So he will go in right next to Gilly and can see that Gilly is very off put by this, and like nudge a little bit and be like, if you're just gonna stand there, I'm gonna get a pillow and whack you, much like our pillow fights.
Well, how would Rabbit feel like?
Kind of surprised, because the last time he went into a big hall like this, he ended up on the floor and being knocked out.
Coughing smoke, right? Yeah.
Yes.
I think it would make sense if Vanya is in here as well, because she hasn't been with us for like a while, to be fair.
Okay, let's go that. So I did originally.
And I think Gilly would at first be like too surprised and like standing so, but just standing like stiffly there until realizing that most of these people she knows or wants to get to know and is friends, and while walking along, I don't think she's able to like suppress like a grin about like all the saying hello to all the people and trying to keep a straight face, but going like and just slowly walk up.
As
Right.
you do stand up,
Oh.
you watch as Jamani Aldori has a large smile on her face as she looks at all of you. This is a momentous day for not only Restov, Bravoy, but everywhere. Safety, peace, stability is now had. These individuals here have started, they have left Restov to claim the stolen lands. And by their action, they now have no one knows what the future is going to bring here. But under the watchful eyes of Gilly, Riffiel, Rabbit, Ram, and the rest of you, I have no doubt that these lands will hold greatness for ages to come. Today is a day of celebration to all of you for a remarkable deed that you have done. You have my backing, you always will. Gilly, step forward.
Gilly takes a step forward.
You step closer. And as you do, she mentions, this kingdom of Gleise, hereby officially recognized. You, Gilly, are a means to rule how you wish. But this town, Lustra, now is for you and everyone else. And she will come forward. And from an individual nearby, she will take a crown and places it over your head. She steps back.
Gilly comes up from her knees, stands up as tall as she can be, and turns around, has a quick look at her companions, has a quick look at Vanya, at Jesk, at the people she traveled with and got through this with, and she takes out a sword in a scabbard, and some people will recognize it as the sword that was given to her by to everyone by Jomandi Aldori in Restov, and she's going to take it out and hold it there and say, this sword was given to us by Lady Jomandi Aldori. It will always be a gift between these two kingdoms that symbolizes what was done here. The sword symbolizes a mission to, by force, seek something in these lands, and what we found was that it's sometimes more important to keep the sword sheathed than to draw it at every opportunity, because a community does not grow by cutting down the wheat that grows in the field, or the trees that grow in the forest, and different people who just want to live. And we will promise that everyone who comes here and wants an honest life will have one, even if we'll have to pay for that with blood and sweat and tears. But this sword will stay sheathed unless we need it. But we might need it. And she holds the sword up in its sheath.
Any words from anyone else? You'll see Valerie.
I think to go with Gilly's speech and symbolism, Raphael taps the ground with their staff, and some roots will come out from beneath Gilly's feet and kind of just gently run up and entangle the sword. Raphael will take a slight step and just turn to everyone else. We will be working alongside nature, not against it. So that is a part of its sheath. I'm not good at these speeches. It's it is both a restriction and a place of solace and sanctuary for both the people of the land and the land itself. That is our hope. Or if you'll look to Gilly for affirmation.
Gilly nods. It is our hope. And let everyone know that. We really need more people. She kind of smiles. If we want to make this work.
You'll watch as Valerie will speak up. To Lustra! To Gleise! And she'll slam once more, but loud this time, her gauntleted fist against the breastplate, which rings around the hall, and then everyone, Amiri, Tristan, Jathal, Harem, Lindsay, Jesk, everyone here roars, cheers, a deafening noise inside of this hall, accompanied by the rest of the people that have gathered around this town hall. The inhabitants of Lustra, the inhabitants of your kingdom of Gleise, as a celebration erupts for what has happened today. At this point, the formalities at that point do break, and you watch as Lindsay, first off, comes over. This is fantastic, and just grabs you in a hug. And she, oh, I'm sorry, is that too? Should I not do that?
You always have to keep one finger out, because I hear that's what the nobility do when you do things like this.
Okay, and
come
she hugs
here,
herself
and
pinky out.
Anyone else
And
got butterflies in their
Gilly sa-
stomachs?
Gilly says to Lindsay, like in a halfling, something along the lines of "This is crazy," and goes to everyone else and says, I think we have to mingle a bit with everyone. Let's
Mingle?
go somewhere somewhere nice and
Mingling, right? Yeah. You think I should be used to this with being the counselor, but nope, not in the slightest.
The first one that does come up to you, besides Lindsay, the next one I should say, is Jesk. If I would have known what I know now months ago, a year ago, I think my life would have been very, very different. But thanks to you, I have a new life before me now. And it's because of you and you holding the blades when I rightfully should have been cut down. Thank
Let's
you.
be real. If anyone told you what would have happened, would you even have believed it? I don't
No.
think I would have.
No, I wouldn't have. Jess goes away. You see Tristan. These lands have always been wild, but now I suspect with Gleise, Lustra being here, the amount of good we can bring to everyone in the, I don't know if I can call it the Stormlands anymore, in Gleise, for what we can do. Thank you, Gilly.
thank you to everyone.
You see Jaethal. She comes by, looks at all of you. When I first went to Jamandi's Manor for that call, I was afraid of how people would perceive me, of what I am, and some did there. I'm certain that people would have just left me for dead in the middle of that fight, but all of you did not. I have been striving for some time to find what I've been missing. What I've been missing has been a community that accepts me for what I am. And all of you have given me this. Thank you. See you, Valerie. I wasn't sure when I saw you at the manor how you would be, how you would take this endeavor. But seeing you in action, seeing your drive, all of your drives, the peace, the change you would allow, she looks towards Jesk. There are kingdoms that don't deserve their rulers. There are kingdoms that deserve a good one but never find them. This, right now, I think is an opportunity to have the best, the greatest. And I look forward to what all of you are able to change here in these lands. And Mary comes by, grabs both the Raphael and Rabbit and just kind of pushes them aside, just smiling. I hope this doesn't mean we're going to be stuck in here not fighting anymore.
That sword is going to be unsheathed more sooner than later.
Fantastic. And she just slams your shoulder, Gilly, and laughs. She projects a little bit, and she just kind of laughs walking on with the mug in one hand.
Gilly doesn't show that that rattled like her to the bones, but maybe
Did
some
Mary
can
do
tell.
a strength check there?
Athletics.
Or strength
Oppose
check because he
athletics
has
checks.
been drinking already.
You watch knock knock. This is a little different from the other people, but it's warm. I don't get any water. People don't want to kill me, at least not right now. Maybe in the back. I'll stab them if I. Well, no, you want me to do that. So, um, so I don't know. This is different, but I'll try to be a good goblin hero, not for Lamashtu, but for others. To be good, to be a goblin hero. He just stands there now, looks around.
And the people will see that, if not right now. Talk to Jesk, and if he gives you any trouble, please come back to me.
You see Lindsay. Okay, let's
Oh,
go.
sending him
As
pictures.
he's standing, he's kind of nervous. He's like, he doesn't know what to do, and she kind of pushes him over towards Jesk. You see Ekindeo. You've saved my life against that troll that was chasing me. We've had a bit of our differences, but I wouldn't be here without what you have done. I just hope you don't be complacent. You have a kingdom now. Gleise has a ruler. Gleise is a nation, a beginning one. But there still are dangers out there that we need to watch for. But I'm proud to be here, to take on these challenges. Watch as Octavia comes forward, Rengar behind. Rengar doesn't really say anything. You see Octavia. This is wonderful and warm and great. This is a moment for victory. Congratulations. And she grabs your face and just kisses you. And then goes back, goes to Rifiel, grabs Rifiel, kisses Rifiel, goes back. Does the same thing with all of you. This is great. You see Rengar just kind of like, just watching. Victory and dance and celebration. This is gonna be fantastic, and a home once more, Regengar. She goes here and she gives him a big kiss, and then she starts dancing around. Regengar just kind of watches and follows.
Oh, okay.
You see Harem.
Oh no.
Boy.
Fantastic. Now that there's a place to bring Grotus' teaching, I will start on a temple here as soon as possible.
Rifiel will just like look over at Tristan and just kind of like mouth the words, "Ow."
Now we can all die in peace.
Phil, you do this to Tristan or to Tristan or Kristen?
Yeah, look over at Tristan and just mouth the words, "Help."
All right, come on, Harem. I do believe that it's Valerie that needs to. We have to talk to Valerie about getting things.
Come on, old man. Come on.
Okay, okay.
Like specifically Tristan because he's the other cleric about.
You take a glance at Valerie. She's like, not again. And she just rolls her eyes. She looks at you, Gilly, and she just looks at you, not with a aggressive, but like, you made me do this position now. And she now goes to talk with Harem, as he's like, the temple should have the largest skull to show that everyone to come to his embrace. Maybe a graveyard around as well. Okay, we'll talk about that. And just kind of leads off. You see Jamandi comes forward. Congratulations, all of you. We'll have more envoys and other situations being dealt with, but I unfortunately can't stay long to celebrate. I need to get back to Restov.
Thank you for your trust.
Good luck, Gilly,
You'll always be welcome.
and everyone. And she goes to leave immediately. As one of the rulers, she has to go.
Gilly wants to bow deeper, but like does a short bow and remembers herself. Well, we're legitimized, so my first decree is I need something to drink.
All right. All right. I'll be right back. I need to take a quick bar break, and we'll explain your actual town hall.
Woo! Be right back to you.
Nice.
Now for the important questions. Does Gilly need a booster seat on his throne?
Gilly does not need a booster seat on her throne.
Is it a
Definitely
halfling-sized throne?
Sorry, I made this throne for a human, and I did not get the dimensions correct. I think Gilly would
An extra
not
pillow
want
is
to be.
fine.
What do you mean? The throne already has extra pillows. Look,
Yeah, exactly, and I think
compare it to all the
also
other chairs around.
Gilly would like to be someone who does not need to sit in that throne for very long. I think she would get very much. Maybe she has a bit of nervous energy, and sitting there would not be a good idea.
Like honestly, the only thing that is missing in this throne room is a doggy bed for Nova.
No, dogs are not allowed in here. You can sit with Candeo. He's without a companion. Yeah.
Hey, Nova is important.
Yeah. Okay.
She's extra protection for Gilly.
Okay.
I think Loras is up on the wooden railings, like
Just watching.
on the ceiling, just watching, looking down on this. You can't keep a cat out of anywhere. Trust me.
You watch as Lindsay. This place is fantastic. I've already seen a bit of it. Have you been here yet? Have you seen it? Or have you been out? Here, come. I'll show you. And she comes walking over here.
I mean, we've been about as it was being built, sure.
We hopefully helped with some of it, but
Yeah.
of course. Where did she go?
So you see the louts.
Oh,
You open the door, and you do see what looks like to be a bit of a small fort area.
Do some smithing over here.
And then you see what most likely is going to be the armory, as well as potentially a guard barracks as well. There is a table with poker cards on it. I should probably be the guard room. Think about it now.
Yeah, we have to take both. What's in here?
That is a hallway.
Oh, that's huge.
It's the remark of like, oh, that's huge. Immediately turns back.
That's huge. I don't see I don't see any sort of barrel in here. This is a nice forge. And so many weapons. Holy hell! Is this a jail cell?
Oh, keep
Or
on
is
exploring.
this the treasury?
It's a dungeon. It's your home dungeon.
Oh. Cool.
There's a dining hall to the south, right? By the entrance.
where there is a large table set for food, kind of reminiscent of Jamandi's manor, but on a much smaller scale. But the food looks impressive enough.
Dang.
And that is the kitchen.
Yeah, or if you'll just beelines toward the kitchen, like senses it.
And this the larder?
Yep.
There's a lot we can
Boy,
wait
oh
for.
boy. Does this go outside? Oh yeah.
Does, yes. Everyone's taking their seats.
Let's move some people around.
Oh, I have to go up there. Okay.
I... Gilly's first decree was to have a drink.
A drink.
Yes.
Drink.
So there are servants here, and they do bring out an assortment of foods and cooked stuff and what's the same thing, cheeses, breads, roasted meat, a plethora of a feast for a king, as would be prompt right now, would be apt right now.
Yeah, I can see Gilly like doing that for half an hour, but at some point she will start roaming around, talking with people, sitting next to people, wanting to just talking. Maybe even like encourage the servants to drink something, because it, like the way that we want to have our kingdom is that like nobody has to like slave for another.
And they will.
I think maybe on a similar note, Urafiel might be rather enthusiastic and just talking with like the cooks and everything. The cooks and the servants in regards to the food.
They got some recipes, nothing extreme, nothing extreme, something extravagant, but they got
sharing ideas, isn't it?
Definitely shared ideas, yes.
Community. That's one of our biggest goals, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how many people are currently in this little village?
Rooster right now
What's our population? Yeah.
has, I think, around, I want to say 80 people. But don't quote me right now. I can't remember the size of towns. Let me see if I can find it real quickly.
And I think everyone is invited, and like this feast is probably shared by everyone, with everyone.
There's not enough room in here for 80 people, but
Well, we have to take the party outside. Yeah, of course.
I imagine
Just,
there probably is a party outside.
Yeah.
Like Coronation Day wouldn't just be a footnote on people's lives, I think.
Yep. So right now there's about it's about 150 people right now in Lustra.
Wow.
Okay.
There's probably a pub or a bar or a tavern where people are celebrating it.
Not yet. All that's officially built is a town hall. That's really in like homes.
Yeah, like I think people will probably join at some point or something in that
Probably
regard.
not here. They'll probably do outside. They'll probably do like around the town square.
Mm-hmm.
They've been building for 3 months and even haven't even built a temporary tavern?
They got a temporary one, but no official one.
Dude, have you never seen people build anything like in our day and age, and how long that takes?
Not
3
long
months
enough.
is fast for this.
They had magic.
Like, dude, a place of this size? Nah. Even in our day and age, that would take like 3 years.
Well, we don't have any regulations yet, so it's fine.
They weren't wearing helmets, so
Yeah, exactly. We need to smith them first.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything we want to do
After-
before? Oh, sorry. Go.
After a dinner is had, I assume Lindsay still wants to like show us around.
How much else you explore on your own? You get a layout of this place.
Yeah. I just meant like if you wanted the flavor excuse and it.
Now it makes sense that you actually would know this would know this layout, but you don't know the map itself. So metagaming wise, you can explore. Because you probably would have been asked by people like how you want the layout actually set up and stuff like that.
This is the church. Yep. There's those two.
It's a chapel.
Chapel.
So
Yep.
it's like a non-denominational chapel.
Mm-hmm.
That is
Oh,
your
scribe
own little
office.
study.
This is cute.
It's another one. We'll say these
Nice.
are aides in here. Servants.
This one, the hallways. I see. Oh.
It really has like the keep of Lady Jumandi feel of that.
Bedrooms. Ooh, this is a very magical looking room with a
Yes, that is.
Like you stand up first thing in the morning, you hit the dummy a few times, have fun.
I found Rabbit's room. I see all the hunting equipment.
Mm-hmm.
I have my own room. What? But where's the doggy bed and doggy bed for Nova?
I'll make a doggy bed for you.
It looks really nice. What's Jess doing in the larder?
That's not the larder.
Oh, that's no larder. What is? Oh, it's the guard. Is it like a guard's room or something like that?
Yep.
Like a barracks?
Next to the guard room. And that is the entire structure explored.
I am gonna do away with like every black spot of this map.
Must explore everything.
Yeah. We'll probably spend a lot of time on this map doing stuff.
I like it.
Looks really cool. Is it part of the
No.
Kingmaker
Nope.
module? Did you make that yourself?
Oh no. No, this is made by. I'm not sure who did this one, but it's made by an individual that's I think running Kingmaker right now.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah,
Would
Kingmaker's
those
only
be-
doing, or Pez is only doing the actual official maps, so this isn't official.
Would those rooms be ours or?
I think they are. Yeah, 5 rooms.
So who's claiming the double beds?
Yeah, there's 2 double beds.
Every human-sized single bed is a double bed for a halfling. So I don't want the quadruple bed.
All right, I think we'll take a break right here, and then we'll start the kingdom stuff afterwards.
Ooh.
Right. In a bit.
a thing that she puts in front of it as well to like help filter out background sounds.
A pop filter.
Like honestly, I'm gonna have to replace this headset soon anyway. Again.
What's wrong
Like
with
I
it?
don't know what I'm not doing. I don't even know what I'm doing with these headsets. But for some reason, like if I turn it on, I only have sound in one ear again, and I have to fiddle with the on-off button
Yeah,
to
mine
get
does the same thing.
sound in my.
Yeah, mine does it all the time. For the last like maybe
Yeah.
2 years, I have to play with the on-off button.
Like the problem is, this is my fourth Logitech headset that has the same issues.
Robin, do you have to, Robin, do you have to turn it off, or you just kind of just fiddle with it, the switch?
I just fiddle with
Yeah.
it. Like I have to like.
Yeah,
just get
mine
it
does the exact same thing.
almost-
Yeah.
It's so annoying that the Logitech headsets have this problem, like for no reason at all.
Does yours constantly do it,
And
or just when you turn it on and off?
it constantly do it. If I fiddle with the on-off button right now, like I won't have any sound, or maybe only on the right, or only on the left, or it's like low as hell.
Yeah, mine only does it when I turn it on and off, or when I get somewhere I turn it on. But as long as I like jiggle with it, and then it just gets fine for the rest of the time while it's on. So yeah, it's if it gets worse, then I'll probably have to buy another one too.
Like as
Yeah,
soon as you
I've
just
had some
fiddle with
relatively
it and
bad experiences
get-
with Logitech myself.
like I have no problems with Logitech. The headsets are great. They are amazing as hell. But just this problem just doesn't warrant a price of 140 euros for a new headset. Because I always get this problem outside of warranty. So yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna roll back here. So
Yeah.
closing it.
So,
All right. Is there anything we want to do RP wise before we go on to a bit of a outside view of this kingdom being built?
Roleplay wise?
good question.
Because we're about to do another about maybe 3-month push forward.
3-month fast forward?
Mm-hmm.
Can I start crafting
Another one?
equipment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to.
Alrighty, what do we need, boys?
But here's the thing. Well, actually, Annie, I want to ask you this, Annie. So, I know
Have we
by
got the-
old rules, you're limited by what you can buy formula-wise. You're limited by the settlement level. Right now, we're level 1 for this town of Lustra. Now,
Yeah,
I know
boy.
people were annoyed by crafting rules because if you're like level 5 and you go to level 2 settlement, you can buy level 2 items, but you also can only buy level 2 formulas.
Formulas.
So, I did a house rule to where you can buy formulas up to 2 or 3 levels above the settlement level of formulas. But with the new remaster I saw, I'm not sure if they mentioned, do you need the formulas? I know it reduced the time to craft, but if you don't have a formula, it's still 2 days. So can you just craft anything? So it does mention formula is needed to craft unique and rare items, but can you just craft anything that's common up to your level?
I actually don't know that off the top of my head. In Pathfinder Society, no one does crafting ever.
Okay, to my memory, a basic crafter's book contains formulas of all common level 0 items.
Yes.
And from there, you need a formula book to have the formulas for leveled items. To my understanding.
Is there a formula
Sounds
book?
about
Let me
right.
see the formula book for in the remaster. Let me see.
Craft some stuff. We have 3 months of time. That's a lot of downtime.
That's a lot of downtime, but we need to like earn income so we can actually afford to craft stuff.
You know how many
I-
swords I can make in 3 months? 2, probably.
So many? The good swords.
The good swords.
I want to make some purchase.
Potions!
Can now.
While you guys are doing that, I'm going to take everything and put it stuff from our party donkey into the new party sheet.
There's
Is
a
that all right?
limit in the formula book. 100 recipes you can have in there now.
Ooh. Does that mean I have to
Buy
buy?
all the recipes.
I also found something in the Pathfinder 2 subreddit wiki about the remaster. A revision of the rule will mean formulas are not required to craft common items anymore, but having the formula
Makes it
will
cheaper.
reduce the setup time to start crafting.
Yeah, Paul mentioned something about that when we played Rise of the Rune Lords. Like, it would take a day with the formula
Yeah.
and 2 days without, or something.
Yep.
I'm still gonna run into the needing more gold problem.
So here's the question then. So crafting. All right. So let's see. Earned income. Earned income. We're just gonna be crafting actual rules. Let's see.
So I only have like 14 gold, and that is not really enough to like craft any significant amount of potions. I don't know about you, Annie.
Nope.
We have about 39 gold in the party. Well, not the party donkey anymore. In the party sheet. I'm
Dude,
copying
no,
it over currently.
Let me read this out for you. Okay, so like as a witch with a cauldron, I can do a batch of 6 as opposed to a batch of 4.
I think they removed that in the remaster. Oh, this is the feat. I know the level 1 feat is different. I want the level 1 feat. So the level 1 cauldron in Old Raw gives you 6 out of 4, correct?
What?
So
when I craft a batch of potions, I can craft 6 instead of 4
that specific ability, was that from the cauldron or another feature?
from the cauldron feat.
Okay, so they did change that out. Okay, so
Do tell.
have you seen the new cauldron feat, Andrew?
I'm not sure I have. No.
Okay, so the new cauldron feat gets rid of the 6 batch of 6 out of 4. That gets rid of. What it does allow you to do is you can make in daily preparations 1 item that you know for free. That lasts 24 hours. When you become master, you can make 2 items for free. They might do the batch thing later on. If
What
you
the fuck?
Yeah,
Seriously?
yeah. I think it's much more useful now that way. Because you can make potions in 1 day now if you have the formula.
You're definitely looking at the cauldron feat and not one of the later feats?
Yeah, the level 1 cauldron feat does that now. You can make a single item for free, daily preparations. 2 of them when you become a master in crafting.
Because there was hang on. There was a witch feat like later on that let you craft during daily preparations.
I think it was 8 or 12. They made it level 1 now.
So let me look at.
Okay, so what I gather by the new crafting rules, any item that's common, you can make. If it is uncommon or rare, had to have a formula for it.
That's really nice.
Yeah, no, there was a level 10 feat before, and that was temporary potions, which required the cauldron feat as well.
Is level 1 now, built into the cauldron itself feature.
It's built into cauldron.
Yep. Here, I'll
Fucking hell.
I'll make a screenshot real quickly. Because one of my players is a warlock is a witch as well. Let me see.
And that changes things.
I think it's better than the 6 items.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the fact that it's cheaper now, or it's easier to make them, or it's faster to make them now. Here, here you go. You can see it there in Foundry chat, Andrew. Right back. Yeah, every single familiar has a special ability now too.
Woo!
Oh my god. Okay. Did they upgrade the temporary potions feat then?
I think they might have removed it. Because during a actually, never mind. See, so witch's bottle. So no, that's not it. Double
Which
double.
is bottle.
So double double is level
Double.
10. For each temporary oil potion you brew, you make 2 copies of it.
That will be the upgrade for temporary potions then.
So
okay.
you can make 4 if you're master, 6 if you're legendary for free. That's pretty cool.
Oh. That's,
Damn,
that's
that's
sick.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which really needs these buffs though.
Yeah.
From my experience. Yeah.
And all familiars are getting buffed?
Well, when you pick your lesson, every lesson has a special ability that the no, not the lesson. What is it? Not the lesson. It's the what's the feature?
Theme?
The patron, I believe.
The patron
Yeah,
theme.
every patron gives you a special ability for the familiar. Like here, I'll put in the I'll send the PDF here after this, Andrew. Here is the Flame Keepers. Let's see if one seems more of your style. So let's see.
Weren't they also
Urfio
updating-
is a Urfio has the wild patron.
All right, yeah. So I'm gonna give you the wild one right here, the wild lead student. You can use this ability if you want to, for yours. Here is it in chat.
Weren't they all also updating these things for Paladin and such?
Pound not until core 2. It's in
Yeah, it will
November.
take
I
a
think
while.
it's like 6 or 7 months, so it's gonna be a while.
Ah, okay.
So everyone that is gonna be updated, like Andrew, will update it right now, and everyone else is gonna wait until the stuff comes out for their stuff.
So the stuff
Okay,
about,
so I'm gonna. So the buff to wild patron, for example, for the wilding steward is going to be the familiar keen senses. When you cast or sustain a hex, your familiar gains your choice of an imprecise sense, imprecise sense, tremor sense, or wave sense with a range of 60 feet until the start of your next turn. It can immediately point out as a reaction. Fuck.
That's a great thing against fucking invisible creatures. That's a great thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tremor sense.
Mm-hmm. Tremor sense 60 feet. That's fucking good.
no more stampedes during camping.
Well,
No, but that's,
as long as you're awake,
when-
as long as you're awake casting
when-
spells.
That's when I cast or sustain a
Yeah.
hex, which
So it's
Refill
definitely,
doesn't
it's definitely
have
not used all the
many
time.
hexes.
It's not constant.
Yeah,
Ah,
the only
yeah.
hex that Orifio has is the hex cantrip right now.
All right, let's do this because I don't know how much it's going to take. We'll do downtime when we have time. Let's do the actual kingdom stuff right now because I want to see how this plays out.
Yeah.
Then we'll do the 3 months of downtime. How much gold that's going to earn. All right, so let me pull up my PDF and let me pull up the book here. So, step 1, Rennet Kingdom, upkeep phase. All right, so I'm gonna bring up both sheets right now. I'm gonna bring up this sheet, bring up the Old Kingdom sheet because that has kind of a thing we can go by. So by turn order, so gain 1 fame.
Woo, bang!
Wham! All right, well, okay, so all right, which one do we do it? All right, so we get 1 fame. All right, so new leadership that is gonna be skipped because we have that right now.
Where does Fame go in the kingdom sheet?
It's like a hero point.
Yep, it's at the top under
Oh,
territory.
I see.
Top
Okay,
right.
cool.
All right, then we do adjust unrest. We skip at the beginning for the first one, so we go there. We go to collect resource collections. So we determine number of resource
5
dice we
D4.
have, which is 4 plus our level. So we have 5 dice, and then we roll it. So let's see, how do we roll it? Someone click on collect in the resource and commodities under the main tab of the main sheet.
Looking at.
Confirm.
Ah, okay.
Hasn't done anything.
Someone click confirm. Does that do anything?
I clicked.
I
the
tried
didn't
to-
do anything.
I tried to click collect.
Yep, does nothing. All right.
Okay.
I want to try it too. Oh, there it is.
I gotta do it. All right, so we got 10. All right, so we got 10 resources right now. Does it show anywhere? No. All right, so
I would say 2 of everything if we can just place it anywhere we want.
all right, these can be converted to experience points afterwards. All right, we have no work select right now, so that's gonna stay right there. So now we go to pay consumption. We skip that for the beginning. We now go to the commerce phase, which is collect taxes.
I love collecting taxes.
Okay. You can collect taxes once
Yeah.
per kingdom turn to attempt to bolster economy-based checks for the remainder of the kingdom turn. If you don't collect taxes, you can instead increase the unrest or reduce unrest by 1. So we have no unrest right now, so I guess we'll do that. So page 530. Let's see.
Where can we pull up the PDF for the book? Is it in Foundry, or do we have to pull it up separately?
It's under books somewhere, I think.
Okay.
The
It's
player's guide. Yep.
it's the Kingmaker 2 Player's Guide. It's the 4th book.
Right.
Gotcha.
So this is a commerce check, I believe. So
And you can see all the steps on page 42 on the left-hand side.
Yes, is it? Would Graham like to do the honors?
I'm gonna collect some taxes.
it's a trade skill. All right. So
Trade.
There's
Oh,
collect-
I
there's collect
think
taxes.
it's under
Yep.
it's under
Ooh,
Kingdom
crit
Activities.
success.
It is.
Right? Okay.
That is a. Is that a crit success?
It's a
Can
25
can
out of
can
DC 14.
Oh yeah, there's a button for collect taxes. Yeah.
It was rolled privately. I want to see the big number.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't realize that was common. Or that was
It's not a secret
private.
check. Annie, is your thing set to private right now?
I don't think so.
At the bottom of the screen, bottom right above, where you have like the common language, you should have like a D20 symbol and like a book symbol and the I symbol with a slash.
Yes.
Make sure it's on the D20 symbol.
It is the D20 symbol.
Huh? Someone else roll me to collect taxes. Let's see what it does. Hey.
That's what that does.
Yeah, it's a DC 14.
That's not nearly as good.
We'll keep the 25. All right. So. All right. Critical success.
Can you make it like public? Is
visible?
that possible?
Yeah,
Just
of course I
asking
can.
if that's. Oh, you can do everything.
Oh, right. So critical success. You collect taxes. Wildly successful. You gain +2 to all economy-based checks. Okay.
Woo!
Okay.
I guess they're happy to
Big
give away their
number.
money to you right now. All right. So after that, we now go to our next step, which is approve expenses. All right. Let's see. All right. These are optional. So improve lifestyle, tap treasury, trade commodities, and manage trade agreement. We have none of these right now, except for maybe improve lifestyle. Let's see. What's that do? Question mark. All right, so attempt a basic check to draw upon your kingdom's treasury to enhance the quality of life for your citizens. All right, so if you get success, you gain a +1 to culture-based checks.
Are we a rich culture?
Do you want to do that? It's going to be the politics skill.
That might be a good idea.
Politics, you say?
So we're going to improve the lifestyle of our fledgling kingdom.
I
Do
think we would be
characters-
of the mindset to do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
Is that the only thing that we can do? Just improve lifestyle.
For the commerce phase, we can do tap treasury, which I don't know if we want to do that right now. Let's see, what's tap treasury do? For personal use, or for emergency funding. So you want to take some money from the treasury to have some money?
No.
I will actually point out that does anybody in our party have striking runes on their weapons?
I have, but
We
no
haven't
one
been able to
else.
get them. This will be the first time to be able to get them because you actually craft them now.
Yeah, like all of our martial folk besides Gilly, I don't think they have.
Yeah, it'd be a good time to get
Yeah,
them
they-
now
they
before we
really do
continue
need it.
adventuring. So you all have them at this point.
I have Shillelagh.
But it could be better, Shillelagh.
No, we can't.
All right, so let's see. If we tap the treasury, I don't want to tell you how much money you can get right now. Let's see. I see. Okay.
Like 1 gold or something?
No,
Even
it's
less,
definitely more than
no?
that.
Oh, really? Because it says that it's the it's treasure by level.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It's the per additional PC. So for level 3, you'll gain 30 gold when you do this.
$30 gold total.
Yeah. Yeah. You draw funds equal to the currency per additional PC column. So for level 3, it would be. Or no, you're level 5. Never mind. Wait, what level are you? I can't remember what level you guys are. Right.
Level
Maybe 80
5.
gold.
80 gold.
Yep. Well, do you want to do that?
I could use 80 gold to get the striking rune.
Like we will take a -1 circumstance penalty to
Yeah.
loyalty checks and economy checks on a failure, and on a success, we get a -1 to economy.
Yeah.
And on a critical success,
Nothing happens.
nothing happens. We just get the money.
What do you think?
Statecraft.
Wait.
We do have statecraft.
Statecraft, dude.
Maybe what
Right.
are the next
We have
things
features.
what are the next things that might happen? Maybe we should keep that fame point for something else, or we want the money maybe.
I'm wondering what are all the things that we can do like in this current like.
So under
setting.
commerce, we can do. It's actually, if you want to take a look, go to the kingdom sheet. Go to the old kingdom sheet, and go to turn. We're under commerce right now.
Oh.
The old kingdom sheet.
Yep. It should be the macro on your hotbar.
Yep, got it.
So you can click on that question mark. That shows
and-
up what it does.
Oh, that's a much nicer than in the document.
Yes, it kind of is, yeah.
Yeah, I like this sheet for
Okay.
this.
So we just collect the taxes.
Yeah. Yeah, we can't trade commodities. We have none at all. We can't do. We have no trade agreements, so that's going to be out of the question right now. Don't need to
Okay.
reach on rest and well, improve lifestyle. We can do.
Let's should we improve lifestyle?
I think so.
Let's improve lifestyle.
All right, some roll politics.
I'll
Who
do
wants
it.
to? Go ahead.
I'll do it. Okay.
We have a +4 for that, so we need a 10 or higher.
DC 14 politics.
50-50. It's a coin toss.
We have a
Yeah.
+4 in politics.
Yeah.
Yep, untrained. Here we go.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's a
buddy.
success. And so, you're
Success.
pushed to improve. Now, you know what? We're doing mechanics, but still, we need to do a little bit RP with this. Essential mechanics. So, how do you improve lifestyle?
I want to roll it as Raphael is the counselor. Raphael would check in with everyone regularly, see what they need, what they would like. I think report it back to the relevant people, and just try to take everything one step at a time. What specifically?
What sort of problems would our citizens have in like the first few months of being on basically the frontier? Like, I think one problem is just that what sort of time it's summer. We're in summer, so it's probably not cold, but maybe it's like the accommodations are just not up to par, and maybe we have to we could help set up some, like, buy some stuff from somewhere else to help them, or how would Orifiel help?
Such a rough question, to be honest.
Or maybe just like with like medicine, like
that is the simplest thing that Orifiel can do
Yeah.
on a personal level. Yeah, providing healthcare and food for everyone. Maybe getting trade and gathering sorted on that front. Helping to set up farming for crops that would be more ideal for the location and season as well. But that
sounds good.
Okay.
I'm very much at a black improving lifestyle.
Okay, that's fine. We'll go with that. This is just get an idea of how this works out. All right, let's go to next is the activity phase, which is, I guess, this is the big one, where we make proclamations and expand our kingdom, declare holidays, manage territory and settlements. This is the bulk of the growth. Let's go. Let's go in rounds. So everyone will get one first, and then we'll kind of go from there.
Okay.
So, we have like very many things, but it's leadership activities, correct?
Yep, and all of you to get through these. Let's go right now. Let's go one each for right now for the start, and then we'll do more after the first round. So, the first round, let's see what we want to do. So we can't attempt the same one more than once.
And not even just per round, per kingdom turn, right?
Well, so, I mean, technically, you all would go at one now. You all go at one time, but you're going to do one thing, kind of like camping. Only one thing per like turn. It looks like per kingdom turn.
Okay.
So you can't do celebrate holiday 3 times.
Oh,
3 holidays, 3 months. Cool.
One of each per kingdom turn, and it's 3 per player.
For me, it would definitely be restore the Temple of the Elk.
No. There's a specific list.
Robin, if you go on the old kingdom sheet.
Yeah, it's on there. Restore Kingdom Elk is actually on there.
Is it?
Restore?
Yeah.
It's the third one from the bottom.
Yeah.
Ah, nice.
Oh shit. Okay.
So, Robin, we'll do that then. We'll do Robin's. All right, so you work with several worshippers of Erastil, gifted masons, skilled laborers to restore the temple, and once more consecrate it as a sacred place devoted to the worship of Erastil. We lose 1d6 resource points. All right, so let's do this. We're going to lose...
Okay, it's a DC 25 folklore check.
All right, so we lose 2. So we go from...
Oh, yeah,
8. So 4, 5,
yeah,
6,
we cannot even...
Alright, we have
Only
8,
on a
8 points
20
now.
you can-
It is the temple we found earlier in the wilds, right?
That's where Tristan was. That's where we got Tristan.
Yeah, but
Ah, okay. Yeah.
what's our folklore?
Well,
It's +3. And it's a DC 25 folklore
We
check.
can only
Good luck.
we can only succeed this on a natural 20.
good luck, Robin.
Are you sure about this?
Are you sure about this?
Are you sure you want to do this?
I chose it, so
Oh my god.
Alright, good luck.
Our general is a very gutsy general. Oh my.
Woo!
can I hero point it?
No.
You get
Oh
fame
my
point it.
God.
Yeah, fame.
You can.
Oh.
We
Yeah.
won't have that hero point for later things, though. Maybe
Yeah.
something where we have a bit more
What's-
chance to.
Well, you want to? You're about to gain decay and unrest. As the temple essentially collapses.
It's gonna collapse.
Yeah.
The temple's cavern collapses and rubble spills out to bury and destroy much of the temple's plaza. You can still attempt to restore the temple, but the DC for the
It's now
success
29.
increases by 4. It's 29! If you crit fail.
Do you want to hero point that? Or
If
we're
I-
learning right now. Do you want to take it back? Or we are learning right now. Because a DC 25
too
with
nice
plus
ball.
4 is hard. It's impossible, essentially, right now.
1 in 20 is not
Even
impossible.
DC 25 is like borderline impossible.
Yeah.
We cannot get a crit success, only a success. With
And that's on a natural 20.
20. Yeah, on a natural 20.
Let me see. This would be,
It's-
let me see if this should be known to the player of the DC. That would make a difference here.
I didn't see the DC 25. Sorry. I was like, well, restore the Temple of the Elk. That sounds like a great thing.
Like,
Yeah.
I-
It's not secret, so I would say you would know that this would be an endeavor, so you might know not to do this right now.
There's also some hidden stuff on the critical success. Like, I don't see it. You probably do, Paul.
Is there? Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
if
there
you have
is.
a-
There is. Yeah. Yeah, the after.
Let me ask a question.
the,
If you click on the question mark for Restore Temple Elk, does it show you the DC?
Yeah.
it
okay.
does.
Yeah.
Alright. So...
And it shows one hidden thing after the end of the splurge on critical success.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so, Robin, do you want to take this back, or... because you know that this would be near impossible to do right now.
Yeah, let's take it back.
Okay. We'll go back to 10, 10 points. Alright.
Because decay and unrest on the first turn doesn't sound like a good thing.
Alright. We'll
It
go
sounds
with that.
fantastic.
That sounds amazing. Right.
It sounds great.
Well, in that case, I don't take it back.
So, in order for us to establish a trade agreement, will we have to have diplomatic relations with a group,
Probably.
right? We have diplomatic relations with Oleg.
I don't think it counts as what you can do that with.
Can we do it with Brevoy, Lady Jamandi?
Let's see. Which option is this?
That is established trade agreement.
There
Underneath creative
is-
solution and above focus attention.
There's also probably for like establishing contact something called send diplomatic envoy.
Yeah, I'm assuming you don't
Maybe.
have any of this right now. You need like an actual
Okay.
large group. I don't think Oleg will count as this.
All right, then I would think sending a diplomatic envoy somewhere would be great.
It's the second option from the bottom, but it's trained, I believe.
And leadership, and we are. What are
How
we? in
long is
leadership?
this downtime again?
3 months.
3 months.
So what's their leadership
uh,
skill?
Are we starting in Erast?
Yeah. So we're starting right now, and we're gonna go 3 months. Oh, right back.
What is our leadership? Where is our leadership skill?
Erastus, Arodas,
Scholarship, statecraft.
Rova.
It should be
Where do
under
you find the
skills, I
leadership
think.
skill? It has traits. Annie, where do you find that? The leader,
Or-
where does it ask for something like that?
For sending diplomatic envoy. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call.
Okay.
Applicable skill is statecraft, which is a +7 for us. According to clicking on send diplomatic envoy at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, thinking about it right now, I actually gotta think that trade agreement with Restov should probably be okay. Let's see.
Which is the +6.
I think I have an idea of what I want to do.
What would you like to do?
Right, so we are in Erastus. So 3 months is going to take us up to Rover. Right?
I think Erastus is everything after the 3 months, right?
Is that
Because
after
we started
the 3 months?
we started around we started like when when winter was ending, so we skipped over spring.
This is why I asked earlier. Like,
We would be in Lamachan at the moment if we
No,
skip 3
look
months.
look at the simple calendar and go back to Farast and Gozran. There we see that like that was when everything happened.
Yeah, but according to the date we are in at the 19 of Erastus, so 1 month would be 19 of Arodus. Second
No, I
month
think
would be
the
this is why I
19
asked earlier, and Paul said that it
Robin-
was starting now. Like,
I think like this is after this 3 months. Like it should start in the 19th of Gozran. Or doesn't it?
Gosran were the last notes for days and such.
Yeah.
yeah, we need GM confirmation. Because that was also the time that we were building the kingdom, though, isn't it? I don't know.
So you think 19th right now should be? I guess the 19th could be 3 months to send this up.
It is Erastus at the end of the 3 months or the start? This is an important question.
So we took out the Stag Lord, and it's 3 months to build the Stag Lord's fort into this place right here. And we got it coordinated today, so I actually would say that this right now will start right now. The kingdom wasn't
Okay.
established until right now.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we're moving forward to the 19th of Rover. After we've done all of our actions. Okay.
So I'm gonna make a note here. This is gonna be the start of the kingdom, turn 1.
Right, okay. So, idea that I have then. I was looking at Celebrate Holiday, and it's actually why I'm so like specific about looking at the calendar.
Yeah, like these activities can happen in 3 months, essentially. Is what's gonna happen.
Oh no, I know, but like flavor.
Yeah.
The end of Ardus is capped off by the last day of summer, which is a Serenite holiday, and then the start of Rover is headed off by the Fierce Brewing, which is a holiday of Kid and Colleen.
Yeah.
And as the Celebrate Holiday entry does state holidays plural, I'm kind of thinking of just focusing in on those two.
Roughly a month after a community first harvest, this day, First Brewing, is dedicated to the sampling of the drinks brewed from that harvest. That's
Yeah.
like I'm putting that together with a Serenite holiday and
The
it's
last day of
interesting
summer.
holidays.
Last day of summer followed by the Fierce Brewing, which is early autumn, undefined date. But yeah, that is going from Ardus into Rover.
There's
So
There's also Harvest Feast, which is celebrated on the autumnal equinox.
Where are you seeing these
oh my god.
these holidays?
It's on the Pathfinder wiki.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
I can put them. I can try and put them in. I think the equinox is the 21st. Yeah, that should be the 21st of Rover.
Yeah, so that would technically be past the point where we're at right now. Right?
I'm not quite sure. The 21st of Rover?
No. Of Rover. Is it?
Rover.
Wh-
Yeah. That's Harvest Feast. And
Yeah. Pretty much. So by typical nature, every downtime or every kingdom turn is just going to be the end of the month. But we're doing just for making this kingdom join up. I guess just to complete the time frame of the kingdom being set up, I did put the 3 months, but we can technically just do this as 1 month start right now, if we want to. Instead of moving forward 3 months, we can just go by the standard and just do the 1 month instead, end of the month here.
Oh no, I don't mind going the full 3 months. That's why I brought up like the Celebrate holidays, because like we're going through some months that pertain to some of the characters present. Like Tristan and Gilly.
I have to look at the correct dates for that. I think going like a month at a time is kind of maybe easier for even the events that can happen, probably, right? But let's see.
If we're just doing Erastus.
Okay, so Annie, to answer your question about the trade agreement.
Send diplomatic envoy.
Yes,
Oh, okay,
and we have one group we do it right now, which is Restov, or essentially is Rossland, which is to the south of Restov. That's the only group you know right now, is them.
Okay. And so we would be able to start a trade agreement with them.
Start the process, essentially.
Okay. And then for sending a diplomatic envoy, that would help us get in with other regions,
If you
groups around the
succeed,
region?
that gives you diplomatic relations to now then do a trade agreement afterwards.
Okay. And so that is based off of our what is it called? Leadership?
It's
based on
statecraft.
Statecraft.
Leadership is a trait that it has.
Okay. Is everyone okay with me wanting to do that action?
One thing we
Or-
could do for stuff like that is focused attention, I think. That's basically, I think, aid another with no downside, from what I understand. So you set aside time to focus attention on aiding another leader in an activity, choose another leader and a kingdom skill, then attempt a DC 20, maybe we can make that a DC 15, check using the chosen skill. On a success, you grant that leader a +2 circumstance bonus to the kingdom check.
Yeah, make a DC 15.
So
We'll go with the standard retool.
Standard day check. Woo!
So, if you're doing that, Keely, then?
Yeah, I'll try focused attention. I'll
Okay.
use a I don't know what I should use, because under skills it just lists all the skills, but I'll try and help to set that up. So I will use a statecraft check.
Okay.
Will we be using the DC 20
15.
for what is basic?
15,
How much?
baby.
15. Okay, then let's see. 8 or higher, please.
Nice.
Woo! Almost a crit success. All right.
Alright.
So, you get +2 on your check here, Annie, to set up, as we send people over to Rosalind. Rosalind's also where Oleg and his stuff, so technically you would probably potentially get stuff from Oleg.
Oh, send stuff from Oleg. Alright. There's no prompt to roll it here, so I'm just going to roll Statecraft with a +2.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh boy! That did not add the +2.
Yeah.
It's weird. That should be a 15.
Mm-hmm.
And the negotiation DC is hidden from us.
I know.
Uh-oh.
Mhm.
Uh-oh! Uh-oh!
Where I saw the damn chart earlier. I was looking at it. Where you at, chart?
Party, party. Party, party.
You're either just at it or just below it. I'm trying to find where that chart's at. There we are. Alright, for Boston Hinterland, the DC, well, you succeed. So you send people there on behalf of your little yeomancy. You establish diplomatic relations with them. Okay, which means that is
Easier to
Annie's
trade now.
and George's stuff done. So, and I do believe Andrew's working on when the actual holiday is going to be set first. So, Robin, what do you got?
Yeah. Are we gonna do 3 months?
Yeah, we'll do 3 months.
Okay. So, holiday. Celebrate holiday. Attempt a basic check. Okay. Let's go into the
Folklore.
kingdom sheet. Celebrate holiday. DC 14 folklore check. Let's go.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That is most definitely a failure.
How bad is a failure?
Little enthusiasm, you do lose resource dice.
And spend RP equal to the result. If you can't afford this cost, treat this result as a critical failure.
Oh boy.
What's RP?
resource
That's the resource points we rolled, so we have 9
10
now
right now.
instead of 10.
Well, lose 1 resource die, not number.
Do we use a fame?
Oh, you can click on it.
You lose 4.
I clicked on it. Like, you're able to click on the lose rolled resource
So you
die.
go from
and
8
it-
to 10 to 6. So I guess question
Where
is,
did you click?
In the kingdom sheet, there's I can show you. I'll just post it
In the
in
main
here.
section?
it's in the OG sheet. There's a question mark next to all of the abilities, and it's in there.
If you go on the question mark, exactly.
But every resource die is just a D4. So I guess it's up to you, Andrew. You want to re-roll that or stick with the failure?
How do people feel?
I mean, little
Using up
enthusiasm.
fame already?
The
That's
holiday
not
passes with little enthusiasm, but it's still expensive.
The thing is, what are the next steps that will happen? Like, because from what I understand, there
There's
will
gonna
be an event
region
phase.
activities.
Yeah.
Region activities, civic activities, army activities, and event phase, and then the Black Kingdom experience. Fucking hell.
Let's
Shall we-
re-roll it. Or
You want to
because
re-roll it?
do we? How high is the chance that we're able to do it? It's like
It's a
we
DC
need a
14,
12.
and we have a +3, so we need
11 or more.
an 11 or more.
14. Okay.
Not quite 50-50.
Well, unless
Exactly
Robin wants to
50-50.
help you.
Well, I guess helping or fill out might be for the best at the moment.
Is that an option? So how did George help? How did
With-
Gilly help Graham?
With focused attention.
Focused attention.
Okay, but we've already taken that action, so we
Yeah,
can't
that's right.
take
Yeah,
it
you can.
again.
Never mind.
Um,
Yeah.
One thing is, unless an activity states otherwise, a leader cannot attempt the same leadership activity more than once per kingdom turn. So I think everyone can do it only
Oh.
once.
Are you
But
sure?
it says so on page 44 in the activity phase.
Okay.
And let's have a look at the focused attention. You set aside, choose another leader and a kingdom skill, then attempt a DC 20 check using the chosen skill. Yeah, it doesn't say that we can do it multiple times, but from what I understand, Paul, is that each leader can only do it once per leadership activities, and we do have 2 other leadership activities
I guess,
we
yeah,
can
I guess
do
you'll
each
do that
turn.
then. Yeah.
Yep.
Just means that you can do it again, but yeah, Robin, I guess you'll be able to do it.
Would Rabbit want to do it? Is the question.
Definitely.
It would be a folklore check, correct?
Or
And the
focused
folklore
attention?
check is a culture check, and we do get a +2 on our culture checks. No, a +1 circumstance
it's
bonus
invested.
on our culture checks. Not because it's invested, but because we did something before. What was it? We improved lifestyle. And we do get like a bonus from that.
Okay. So it does essentially it should essentially be 50-50 then.
Even a bit better. Like 11, DC 11 is 50-50. And so it's like Not DC 11. An 11 on the die
DC.
is 50-50.
Yeah.
So I should
Yeah.
roll focused attention with folklore in this case.
Yep. And on an 11 or higher, it goes. It works.
So I have to manually change the DC to 11 in this case.
No.
No.
Where are you looking?
Because I clicked on
Focused
focused
attention.
attention, and the
Focused
DC is
attention.
20 according to the skill.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
make
yeah,
the
you
DC
can click on
15.
those. Oh, okay.
The DC is 15
Yeah.
from what we did previously.
Alright, let's roll and hope it's something.
That's something.
That's something.
Oh, no. Focus attention does not do anything on a critical failure, though.
This didn't help at all.
Which is good.
Okay. Right. Shall I still go for that fame point to celebrate holiday?
It's up to you.
So basically I just went for focused attention and then squirrel.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, you did get that squirrel eventually. After a full month of searching for it, you were able to find a squirrel.
Okay. What are the benefits again?
Is our fame used for anything else besides rerolling things, Paul?
What use?
Our fame.
To stave off the effects of anarchy or ruination.
Okay.
Do we have any fame though?
For
We have one.
You had one.
For celebrate holiday.
Whenever you roll a critical success, you gain a fame point. You have one more from the roll I think Andy did.
Yeah, buddy.
Gain one fame point extra.
Right. From celebrate holiday though, we spend the resources regardless of success, or both with success and failure. We spend those resources. On a success, we'd gain a +1 circumstance to loyalty-based checks.
To the end of the next kingdom turn.
Yeah.
So it'll be for now and next time.
I think we're okay to just keep that failure then, because we're still going to lose the lose the resource die and spend the RP.
I guess people weren't too enthusiastic for some odd reason. All right, so we went from 10 to 6
Low
points.
enthusiasm. Low enthusiasm.
Maybe drained.
All right. So that's all of the first round of abilities. Now we go, I guess, technically to the second round. So who wants to go?
Did you say we gained the fame point?
Yes, so we're at 2 now. There we go.
Yep, there we go.
So, does Graham want to establish a trade agreement now?
Yeah, buddy, you know it. Establish that trade agreement. Where is it? Is there a prompt for it here? There is no prompt for it here.
There is an amusing bit of irony that I guess that a refuel would get a failure in trying to set up a holiday celebration.
So this is towards the land of Brevoy, right? Or Rosslyn?
Rosslyn, to the north.
So there's no rivers.
Nope.
Okay, so then it would just be trade then.
No boating.
No boating. Let's go.
That's
Critical
also a critical success.
Yeah,
You
buddy.
establish
yeah,
a trade
it's
agreement with your target, and your merchants come back with
Wait,
gifts. Gain 2 gold resource dice.
This is hang on. This is Brevoy, right?
No, Rosslyn.
No, Rosslyn. It's to south of Brevoy.
Oh. Okay.
Technically, it's part of Brevoy, I think.
It's part of Brevoy, but they can't see themselves separate. Essentially, this is the area
Yeah.
that Oleg's is at.
Also, you rolled a 27 because we have a +2 circumstance bonus to economy-based checks this kingdom turn.
Still a
Just-
critical success. So,
Yeah.
Andy, roll me 2d4.
They brought gifts.
They did.
Mhm.
We gain 5 more points. We're now at 11 resource points.
We gained 5 sheep. Yay!
Maybe more than sheep.
Actually, 3 sheep, 1 wheat, and 1 brick.
Soon we'll be able to get a village.
I don't
Build a new
yeah,
city.
We need clay.
We need ore, yeah.
Yeah.
We can purchase commodities. Food, lumber, luxury, or stone.
Oh, right.
So we can choose between building a road, a new village, or a city.
We like the commodities will be used to build the
Structures.
the structures. All right. With that we need to have a look at the structures. And the structures, I think we can only get like structure 1 stuff currently. I'm not quite sure on that, but like there is this big list of different sort of structures that we could have. And I think one of the best things is houses. Just houses.
Can't we use sheep for those?
Yeah, and grain, and wood, and clay. Or brick.
Brick
Where do you
plates.
see the structures at, George?
It's on, like, houses are on page 53, but houses currently do not give us anything right now. But we can upgrade them. Oh no, houses we have to upgrade from tenements. And tenements are, I think, on there already.
Okay, I see.
Oh no, we have to build them too. We need lumber for that. But we can reduce unrest with it. Okay. Then there are a lot of different structures we can build.
Yeah.
Maybe we should get like some lumber. Well, what does everyone
Maybe
think?
bit of everything.
Yeah. When purchasing commodities, you have to say what you want, though. So, okay. Gleise, she wants to get some lumber. One thing's though. Okay, so it is a DC 14 trade check.
How many resource points do we have?
And we have a +2 circumstance. We have 11 right now. It
11?
says 10, but we should have 11.
It's only 4 points to gain basic stuff.
So we get +8, so we need a 6. Let's see. Exactly.
Woo!
Alright,
So,
you're going after what you again? 4?
two commodities of lumber.
Okay, got 2.
And-
And we lose 4, so we're down to 7 resource points.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, Andrew, what do you got? Alright, are you thinking, Robin, what do you got?
Yeah, I'm still thinking it. Yeah.
I was thinking of taking a pledge of fealty, but I don't know which groups are eligible for it.
You don't know anyone right now.
Are we?
except for Ross
Is that us pledging fealty to someone else, or them pledging fealty to us?
Them to
Them
us.
pledging fealty to us.
Wow.
fuck?
We're a starting nation, and we're asking for other people to pledge fealty to us already. That's
It's a
intense.
bit much. The
Well, you
Fitting
got to
for
start
Rapid
somewhere,
now.
huh?
fitting for Rabbit.
Wouldn't the kobolds from the Sootscale Caverns be able to, or the Dryads?
Hmm,
That's a good point.
that's a good question.
Different. I hear Paul looking some stuff up.
Yeah.
If you haven't claimed the hex in which this group dwells, you immediately do so.
You can
That's a critical
gain the
success
two
that I'm
scales
reading.
if you want to. Don't be receptive to this.
We can.
Yeah.
Positive. Okay.
Mhm.
Wow.
Well, in that case, I want to go for the Sootscales.
Shit, here we go.
And
Give
be
us
it-
that roll, General.
Let's see. Let's have a look until we understand that. So maybe someone wants to put some focused attention on that, because
Pledge of fealty. What kind of roll is that?
statecraft.
that's our best one. Yeah.
Intrigue, statecraft, warfare.
Yep. All gotta be trained.
And the only one that we're trained in is statecraft for it.
Some groups will respond better or worse to certain checks too. So
Jeez. Okay, well, then a focused attention would use statecraft then. I'll help Rabbit out with this.
look at this as well. Annie, I do realize not only does Watson, but you also can establish trade agreements and negotiations with the kobolds as well.
Woo! We'll just absorb them.
Pledge of fealty might be good though. This is fitting for Rabbit. Come on. Right, I'll do focused attention. So I need to roll statecraft. Yes.
The first thing that would be fitting for Revit would be recruit army.
Right. Focus attention. There it is. Am I rolling statecraft then? That is the one that we're using, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it needs to
We
be the
currently have
same-
no circumstance bonuses to loyalty.
Yep, because I failed at the holiday. Cool.
The holiday would have given us a bonus to.
Oh,
Nice.
oh,
That's
oh,
critical.
oh, is it? Is it?
Yep.
It is.
If DC 15.
Is it DC 15?
Is the critical success and the success the same? It looks the same.
+2 circumstance bonus to one KO check. Using that skill
It's
provided that.
exactly the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same.
All right. Rami gets +2.
Okay. Give us that roll, buddy.
Nice.
So it's not a
So is
success.
that? It's
Not a success.
Oh, it's not.
Because you
So-
have saved the kobolds and the king, it goes up by 1 step to a crit.
Oh, so it's a crit.
Shit.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
And we do claim the hex they're on immediately.
Okay. Oh my god.
We claim the X, we gain,
Gain
10
10 XP, yeah.
and gain 1 size.
So I'll make the XP
Holy
5.
shit. And they're the hex adjacent to us, right? Or no?
No,
No, they're not quite.
they don't share a border with us yet, so it becomes a
There's-
secondary
yeah.
territory.
And
Okay.
They have a control penalty. involving this location. Okay.
But we also gain a specific boon or advantage listed in that group's entry. I have no idea what the boon or advantage is, to be honest.
Someone put in 10 XP on the sheet.
Okay, I'll try. I can't.
XP.
Okay. And we gain one size. What does that do?
Size 2.
Well, I mean, yes, but like,
Yes.
Does that mean
Size
that we?
2.
Does that mean that we increase the hex?
We become thick.
With 1C.
How does size work?
Look it up. Give me a second. A lot of stuff learned here. All right, let's see.
Because if it means that we get, if it means we increase a hex, does that mean we'd be able to?
Size indicates the maximum number of blocks in the urban grid we can use. So,
Ooh.
we become a town at 4 blocks. We're now at 2 blocks.
Okay.
Is it kingdom size or town size? Because kingdom size is just changes the resource dice.
Yeah, I'm looking at the settlement. Let's see.
Okay, like kingdom size 1 to 9, we are kind of a territory. Our resource dice is 1d4. We have a 0 control modifier and a commodity storage of 4. I think. And if we get bigger, our resource dice grows.
Okay.
But wouldn't this mean we have 2 blocks on the urban grid now?
No, that's settlement.
That's
We're just a little bit bigger. Alright, so I'll make size 2 under the main sheet.
Can you... is it possible to mark it on the stolen lands? Like what we have?
Yeah, like mark our territory.
Yeah, it is. For me, it highlights the hex red.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it, so I'm putting
we
that
don't see it.
beautifully scribbled stuff on there.
No, I'm gonna do this. I had a plan for this already. What color should it be for a claimed hex? What do you want?
Purple.
Yeah, purple is good. I love
Purple.
purple.
Purple
Okay.
is the color of royalty.
We have 1 vote, and then Gilly counts for 2 votes. So
No. Still one vote.
I thought Gilly counts for 3 votes.
Oh, she
He
does?
says
3 votes.
I vote for red, otherwise I'll overthrow the ruler.
Oh,
Okay.
How's that look?
nice, nice.
I like it.
like it.
It definitely pulls attention away from the green.
Mm-hmm.
It is very contrasting, yeah.
It is ours.
Contrast. Ours.
Alright. Was that everyone for round 2?
Round 2,
I-
yep.
I think Gilly still needs to do something.
I have to write this down next time.
Yeah, I think Gilly didn't do anything yet. I don't know what I could should I get
No,
some
no.
more? I don't
Gil,
know.
you did the resources.
Yeah, you did the resources.
Yeah, I did focused and resources. Okay.
That was all round 2. Alright, so
Okay,
last
so
one.
Round 3.
Yeah, write down in chat next time so we can idea, so we can remember.
Looking at what I possibly want to do.
Rest and relax.
Also, Paul, tracking the resources is where does it happen? On which of the 2 sheets?
The main sheet I'm using. I'm kind of doing a bit
Okay,
of both.
It has 10 still on there.
Under where?
10 RP. It should be.
Oh, that's
it should
right. I was
have
trying to
gotten
find out
up.
what's that. Okay, that was it. Alright, got it.
Do we have 5?
7.
7. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. We were 11, then got down 4. Okay.
Dice should be 2, right?
Yep. Can someone change it, or do I have to change it?
You have to change
I
it.
think
I
you
don't
have
have
to.
access to it.
All right.
We don't have that
XP
to change anything.
Ah.
XP should be 50 as well, I believe.
Yep,
or
I have
not?
to change it. I'll do it in a second here.
Jeez, you have to give us permissions to use this, Paul.
Think what you want
Not
to
just
do.
be observers. If no one has anything right now, I'd like to send a diplomatic envoy to the Sit Scales. Are we all good with that?
Go for it.
Aren't they like part of us now?
According to Pledge of Fealty, they are part of our kingdom,
Oh, okay.
Yes,
So I don't
sir.
need to send a diplomatic envoy to them.
and they have the benefits of our protection, security, and prosperity in exchange for their
Oh.
fealty. So basically, the suit skills are part of our kingdom now.
Ooh, okay. It doesn't make sense
So
for us to trade with
scales.
them.
Well, I'm wondering, does it override it, or do you still need to do it? So I'm curious about.
Override what?
If you do the pledge of fealty, does this overwrite the diplomacy? That's what I'm curious about.
Diplomacy with what?
I never rolled diplomacy for them.
I mean, does it? If you have pledge of fealty, do you still have to do diplomatic relations with them? Like, it sounds like no, but I'm curious mechanically wise if you do.
They have a place in our kingdom, so I don't know, to be honest.
Kind of like in the roleplay, we already did start to foster positive relations and communications with them before, so
I think technically we've.
We
I
already
think
have-
diplomatic envoy is for separate groups. These
I think so,
guys-
too.
Different for other kingdoms or other groups that fall
Yeah.
under other kingdoms, I think.
Yeah,
That-
these guys are now no longer a separate group due to
the
that.
question
Yeah.
Paul asked was whether pledge of fealty, like the action, if you already need to have diplomatic relations with them before, and I would argue that we kind of already had diplomatic relation with the Soot Scales, just from what we discussed with
Yeah,
them.
but having entered a kingdom is a different thing entirely. I'm gonna let it go. Well, what's curious though is, can you do the trade agreement with them? I'm gonna say no because they're already part of your kingdom.
Okay.
What's the boon or benefit that we get from them at least?
You'll find out. They do give a benefit, but we won't see it right now.
Well, since people helped me out during my turns, I am going to use my action to focus my attention on whoever wants it.
We don't have any ruins or unrest, so some of the things are not really relevant right now.
Yeah. Like
Um,
one of the first things that like I looked at like immediately as Zorifio was like provide care, but we don't have any unrest, so I don't need it. And I don't even know if any of the things would give unrest if we failed or otherwise.
We probably don't need to do all three. I mean, we can hold back.
Yeah,
we
let's
can rest and relax. That is an option.
Yeah, let's rest and relax. I would like to rest and relax. I'm going to roll that. Is it with wilderness? It is a stability. We don't have any bonuses to
Skills, art, voting,
Yeah, nothing happens.
scholarship, trade, and wilderness.
If someone wants, someone can also purchase some commodities. Maybe we currently have 2 lumber, and at some point we'll probably need a bit of stone, but we also need resource points. So I don't know. Maybe we can get some stone.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Purchase commodities. So purchase commodities is there. Trade check, DC 14. Which we have a +2 to economy, right?
+2 economy based check circumstance bonus. Yep.
Yep. I'll be rolling at +8 then.
Woo!
Wow.
You gain
Wow.
1. 1 of what, Andrew?
Stone.
Let's get some stone. Let's get stone, boys.
Right. Rabbit.
Yep. Maybe the kobolds do a bit of mining for us and get some stone.
And
Well,
we have
what else
3
would-
resource points right now.
What else would the general do than recruit an army, I guess?
Okay.
I recommend you don't do that right now. You can't afford one.
Oh, we
Don't-
have
don't
to
get an army
pay
right
for
now.
them.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh boy.
Oh boy, in that case I'm just gonna rest and relax, I guess.
I will roll focused attention on your rest and relaxation.
Also, think about what an army does to a population that is in league with the army. What typically happens with the people. So
Yeah, also, like, our population is very low. An army would be infantry.
All of
5 people.
Yeah.
them.
It would be a civilian-based army. That's...
It would still grant them a bit of protection. Like, what happens if an
What about
owlbear
us?
attacks the village?
Yeah. So I'll put it this way:
If you can fight for yourself,
the army
then
is
you are
not
protected.
used for monsters attacking your territory. I'll put it that right now. An army is used for attacking other nations.
But we do want to attack other nations, right?
No, we don't.
Why do we make him general?
Because we don't want Amiri to be general.
Because
Okay.
Amiri would be worse.
Yeah.
And then we're like, oh wait, Valerie. Ah, darn.
oh, darn. Yeah.
But I'm gonna rest and relax then if recruiting an army isn't exactly the best choice here.
No.
We don't have unrest, right?
No.
Nope.
All right, cool.
So I get my
Rest
plus
and
2
relax.
from Graham on this.
If I roll high enough on resting and relaxing.
Just rest and relax. Like, it doesn't matter so long as you don't crit fail. That's it. Just rest and relax, both of you. Oh my gosh.
Didn't crit fail. Should I still help? Or should I use my roll for actual something else that's possibly more useful?
I actually rolled a success.
Yeah,
Oh great,
buddy.
we lose 1 unrest. We didn't have any to begin.
It's great. Now we have -1 unrest.
Oh yeah.
That's how that works, right, Paul?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Fucking hell. If you have
Uh,
something useful you can think to do. Mr. Treasury.
Mr. Treasurer would like to. There's no other nations to establish trade agreements with. Unfortunately, what did Gilly choose to do this turn?
Rest and relax. She failed.
Well,
She was very far too nervous to do anything.
far
Just,
too nervous to
went
do
around,
anything.
ran around.
It's funny how Gilly
sometimes.
made. Gilly at least made the effort. Raphael hasn't. We'll see if Graham does.
We already have diplomatic relations with all the people we can. I would say then let's just get more commodities. Or
We
craft
only-
luxuries.
Can't afford it.
More resource points.
Yeah, I don't. We
left.
can't purchase commodities. Craft luxuries.
Lose one rolled resource dice.
We
Yes.
could.
How many do we have?
We-
We have 3
Three?
Resource
resources
dice.
left.
Dice.
No, we have 3 resource points left.
Not dice.
dice.
We have 5
Ha-
resource
how-
dice. Do we even
No,
collect
so,
resources each turn?
You
or
roll
what?
1d4 and lose that many points. That's what it means.
Ah, there we go. Okay.
Oh,
This-
okay.
it could be bad.
If you roll 4, then it's bad.
All right, cool. I'm going with it then. We also have art at +3, untrained. So this is pretty good in my opinion.
Okay. So
Our DC is
roll-
also probably great.
roll the d4 first, because that would
Roll the
be
D4
first
first.
thought.
Okay, all right. Just to keep a repeal here, just to make sure. Look, we only lose 2.
We're down on 1 resource
Oh
point.
my god.
Do you have the circumstance bonus to art? We have a
sh-
+1.
This is
culture
this is culture, and this is also commodity related, right? Yeah, technically, commerce related. I don't know.
By rules, no.
No, it's not by rules. All right, well, I'm just gonna roll it with a +1. +1 circumstance. Let's go, boys.
Nice.
Woo!
Okay. You gain 1 luxury.
You have a luxury?
1 luxury.
Sweet.
Where's a luxury?
That's
Let's see.
We had one
Well,
star,
we're
yeah.
a new kingdom. I want the nation's finest silk. We have really nice silk right now. I don't know if we can put that anywhere, but it's nice to the touch, and it's really good to
We
sleep
just
on.
have it.
We
Alright.
just have silk now.
That's all
Gilly has the
of
best quality pajama now.
Yeah.
that's all the leadership activities. We now go to region activities. The next one. This is where we
And we
collaboratively, as a group, decide to do the region enhancements.
Right, here we go. So there's 3 region activities?
That's shared between all 3 of us.
Yes.
All 4 of
Yes.
us.
Oh my god, this Kingdom turn thing is long.
Yes.
I feel like this is something we should do off time.
That's what a lot of
in the
people
future.
do, but we need to learn the rules first, so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we should at least claim hacks to connect the Soothsayer scales to our kingdom.
Once per turn.
Yeah, I like
this
that
one
idea.
specifically is once per turn. So requirements, you have reconnoitered the hex to be claimed during exploration. This hex must be adjacent to at least one hex that's already part of your kingdom. If the hex to be claimed contains dangerous hazards or monsters, they must be first cleared out, either via standard venturing or clear hex activity. We've reconnoitered. There's
It
no
is clear.
monsters.
Yep.
We can do it. But it does use 1 resource point, which
Which we
is
have.
exactly what we have.
Woo!
Oh my god. Then attempt a basic exploration, intrigue, magic, or wilderness. What are we trained in?
Wilderness, I think.
Wilderness? Wilderness is going to be our best one, I think.
Alright, so we're going down to 0 resource points.
Who cares about
This
resource
is gonna be
points?
fun. Okay. Who wants to roll the wilderness?
Go ahead.
Do it, Raphael. Do it.
Let's go.
Do it. Woo!
23?
Nice.
23? I don't know what the DC is for that hex.
The DC is 2.5.
You wish.
I think the DC is still. I'm not seeing anything. Let's see.
So that's for the hex adjacent to us. Hex 5.19.
According to the skill check itself, it's a DC of 14.
Yeah, I wonder if it's affected by the region, which I don't think it is.
Yeah,
So yeah,
probably.
it's a success.
Woo!
So you claim the hex.
So, yeah, on a success, claim the hex and add it to your territory, gain 1 size. So we're going to be at size 3 then.
Can we be thick with 2 Cs yet?
I will calm.
Only if we hit size 5.
Okay,
Okay.
so I'll change it to 3, unlocking G. I'm not sure if I can do it. I don't know. It popped up with a red message and I didn't see it. We should
Alright,
be
we
at size
gain
3.
1 size as well. Alright, fantastic. We're size 3.
Yep. Cool. Okay. What else?
Let's establish a worksite quarry
Quarry?
I
or a
don't
lumber
think we
mill.
can do that yet because we.
No, we don't
Oh.
have. We don't have enough resource.
Nope.
It's on.
We
Is
would
it on the
need to
plains
get our
though?
livestock or go fishing first to gather some food.
Yeah, I
Let's
think
go
it's a good idea too.
fishing!
I think going fishing is probably the best because we get a +2 from the economy-based check.
And it's a
So
+6
it's-
by default.
+8.
Ooh, let's do it. Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll
Sure.
voting.
It makes sense for us. Voting check.
And we add a +2 modifier, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm rolling it. Woo!
Success! We gain 1 fish, 1 food.
1 fish.
Just 1 fish for the
food,
entire
okay.
kingdom.
All right, everyone, dig
1
in.
gigantic fish.
I think a tatzelworm or
imagine
something
just
like that could give us a
pulling
lot
a
of
whale.
nutrition. Why are there whales in the Tusk water?
Alright, one more
Oh,
The
activity. we can
river
do.
water.
That's
Alright, we
what
have
they
1
call it,
action
the
left, I
Tusk
think,
water.
right?
Yep.
We don't have any resource.
Establish farmland.
Nope, that takes resource.
Heart-
you must
oh,
lose
I
1
guess you
resource
harvest again.
point, though. Ah, yeah, we have. Yeah.
We have
Could do
Yeah,
harvest
sure.
crops.
Harvest crops. We got fish. Let's get crops.
You just get more food. We could do that. I'm assuming we can even repeat fishing, couldn't we?
Yeah, we could do fishing again.
We could do fishing again. If that's our stronger one, then we could just go for that.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah. Let's
The
fish.
+2 circumstance bonus.
Another boating check.
Are you doing it?
Yeah, I can do it.
Do it.
Go fish.
Is there a Is there a macro for it?
If you
Going
click
fishing?
on the go
There is.
fishing, it should pull up the skill check for it.
Yeah, I was just looking for it. Very long. Right, DC 14 boating, with a +2 circumstance and rolling at +8.
Nice.
It's another
Nice.
fish.
Not quite a critical success, but it's another fish. I'll take
Alright,
another fish.
then we go to civic activities, 1 per settlement. And well, we have 1 settlement.
Build structure.
Build a
of the
structure.
marsh.
Structures cost RP, around 6 RP per structure, from what I saw.
Well, then we will skip
So-
this turn.
Army activities.
We have no army.
I think.
We'll
We
skip
will
that turn.
deploy the army.
Okay, event phase. Event phase then.
Paul,
DC 16 check for Kingdom event.
Paul, let's
Roll
see
for
if
Kingdom
something
All right,
happens.
let's see.
What happens? What happens?
Rebellion.
Here we go.
Anarchy.
Ooh, I'm surprised. You get more fish.
What's going to be the result of us
It's
draining
raining
all
fish.
of our resources? 19?
Oh,
Well, that's a random event
Something
happening. Something happens.
Something happens. Roll Kingdom event.
Where are the kingdom events at?
We can do it on the sheet as well, like on the old one.
I clicked it.
You clicked it.
I clicked it. The result is hidden to me though. I hope you're okay with that one, Paul. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I definitely
Yeah,
am.
he's like, uh-oh.
But that will be doing next week, not today.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
Oh boy, indeed.
Okay.
I think we have to do this immediately. Let me see.
Random events represent opportunities to go forth in exploration or encounter mode to deal with a rampaging monster or the like. These are handled now. In some chapters of the Kingmaker Adventure Pass, specific story events are introduced outside of Kingdom turns. Those are resolved when they occur.
So we're ending today, right now. we don't have time today to do this.
Did we roll? Find out next week in our newest episode of Kingmaker.
Kingmaker. Yep.
Of King.
Hey, if Olivia is ready for next week, this is gonna be a sick moment to enter it.
Yeah, she says December. All right.
December.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, so we're gonna